and I know this is one that's got you pretty excited. The Eternals.
Dude.
The Eternals, November 5th, 2021. And not only did, they put up the title card to remind us, we got our first couple of looks at some of these characters, and including, you knew if they were going to really focus on one, it was probably going to be Angelina Jolie. So a really great close-up shot of Angelina Jolie as well there. Rob, I'm telling you, after seeing, I was excited for Eternals, but you know me, it wasn't super high on my list of my excitement of upcoming MCU properties. But, after I saw Nomadland and I saw the directorial work of one Chloe Zhao, I'm like, okay, now I am like ridiculously stoked for it. We got some new images from it. Rob, where's your excitement level for Eternals, and what did you like? What that you saw from the little spots they showed us?
Well, obviously, I'm probably more excited about this movie than, I don't want to say any Marvel movie, because my excitement for Infinity War and Endgame was delirious. But I'm really, as a film, not even just as a Marvel film, but as a science fiction film, this is a fantasy / science fiction epic, I think, in the making. I've always liked the story of the Eternals. It's uncut Jack Kirby. And I know that they're going to delve into the cosmic history of the MCU here. They're going to touch on the Celestials. They'll probably touch on Thanos, and because it's not just the Eternals, it's the Deviants and everything that happened there. And we know we're getting along. I don't know if it's just going to be a montage covering thousands of years, but we're going to get a look at the Marvel Universe the way we never have before. And so that's already got me excited. But the fact that you have a director like Chloe Zhao who's going to bring something we haven't seen. There's going to be a lot more naturalism, I think, to this movie. We've heard in interviews that that's one of the things that she insisted upon when she took the job directing this. And I think if nothing else, we're going to get a look and feel to this movie that has been different than anything previously in the MCU. And again, and we've talked about it before, kudos to Kevin Feige for tapping Chloe Zhao. I mean, she just wins the Academy Award for Best Director. And whenever that happens, the Hollywood's going, well, what's that? What's the next movie that person's going to make? Well, the next movie is already completed, and it's the Eternals. So we're going to get the best director currently working in the world today, according to the Academy, Chloe Zhao, is bringing us a Marvel movie. Which, if that doesn't plant a flag and say, okay, for all of you people that thought comic book movies are not something that you're going to trifle with in your advanced age because you've lost your inner child, here's a movie that has the pedigree of somebody that just made a movie like Nomadland with Frances McDormand winning Best Actress, this film winning Best Picture, and she wins Best Director. You must pay attention to the Eternals as any kind of a fan of cinema, just to see what it is. And
Rob,
that's great.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about the potential in a hot toy moving up. If for nothing else, maybe not even the character, look at that sword. Look at that semi-transparent. I didn't notice this until after I took the still image. And by the way, Koa 1708 sends in a super chat badge. Thanks, man. It's semi-transparent as well with the gold engravings, and you can kind of see through it at the same time. Rob, tell me that you are not salivating at the idea of getting a hot toy of Angelina Jolie with that damn sword.
Dude, I want all of the Eternals, all of them. I know that if you look at the team, that's thousands of dollars in hot toys. But if they show up, we've seen artwork of them, and there's no real costumes other than Angelina Jolie. We kind of see, and that sword. I can't even tell you, John. I mean, getting a Richard Madden and a Kit Harington hot toy figure. I mean, come on. You go from Game of Thrones to the Eternals. Life is good.
There's going to be a big collection there of just Eternal stuff. Okay.